What's going on, y'all? Today we're going to be talking about the PlayStation event, the showcase that happened yesterday. Today's Friday, so I couldn't do the video yesterday because after the showcase, I had to go straight to work. So now I'm going to talk about everything that was shown there. First part of the show, I thought, what was this event for and why am I watching it? Until the end, which I will explain all the games that were shown at the event. If you already know and want to hear my reaction to each one, you can watch a video for that, or you could watch it if you didn't watch the showcase and you want to know all the games. So I'll let y'all know everything, even release dates they shown and some they didn't. So make sure you stay tuned, watch the video to see some of those release dates, video games that you want, that you're ready to play on your PS5 or PS4. So let's see what we got that was shown. So make sure you like the video, comment down below. Yeah, can't speak today. Comment down below. What was your favorite announcement that was shown at the showcase? I would tell you all mine in the video of my top favorites of all time. It could be at any game. You could say 5, 3, any games that you are excited for to be released and you're able to play. Some of them might take a while, some of them will come out soon. So let's get into the video, but before we start the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell to notify when I put videos for y'all to watch and enjoy. So let's cue that intro and let's see what games was shown and let's talk about them. Hey, what's up, Cartoon Nation? King Cartoon 9000 here with the video talking about the PlayStation Showcase. We're talking about all the announcements that were shown, talking about how I reacted to the showcase and what I think of it overall. So let's go ahead and get off with, and it's in order from all announcements. I wrote this down yesterday before I had to get to work, and yeah, I'll tell you how it started. It started off with a huge announcement that I was like surprised, but I was also kind of concerned and a little bit skeptical of how it's gonna get. It's Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake. When I heard remake, I'm like, they better not change anything about it. With that in mind, I was like, okay, they made Final Fantasy VII remake perfectly. I'm just afraid, because I love the Old Republic Star Wars games. Like back on original Xbox and PS2, I love those games. I just don't want them to like mess it up, change anything about it. I just want it to be perfect on the next gen or PS4. But it looks like it is a time exclusive, so it'll be only for PlayStation. Then it'll, after a few months, like 3 or 4 months, it will be on all consoles. So looks like it might be on PS5 first, then it'll go on to like other consoles, which I still don't have a PS5 yet. I'm still trying. It might take me until 2022, but I'll still buy the games, put on the shelf, and be ready to play them. There's the eyelash in my eye. Yeah, not in, why in the video. Which they only show teaser of Sith, which I can't remember his name, the Sith. It's been so long since I ever played the Knights of the Old Republic. Since then, I haven't played it. I don't even have the game anymore. I used to still have the disc. I lost the case when I was a kid. The disc is all scratched up and my parents threw it away. So I will buy a brand new one soon enough. But yeah, I'm glad to see that, and I was kind of hoping to see a Star Wars game at this showcase. Then we're going off to this new game called Project Eve. And show the game, like, title until the end. Look really interesting. It's a hack and slash female character, and I believe the Crow is her partner, or where that creature is, it's her partner. But it looks really interesting. I couldn't tell what they were saying because it was all in Japanese, and I was like, what are they saying? I couldn't even read subtitles because it was going by so quick. Even when I replayed it, I couldn't even keep up with it. So looks really interesting. I really can't wait to hear more about it. It did not get a release date. It probably might come out in 2023 or 2024. I don't care how long I gotta wait for that game. Looks really interesting. That and Black Myth, and also, what's the other one? I can't remember the other ones. I haven't watched the trailer for that one since the first that came out, like back in 3 months ago. It'll come back to me. Then let's move on to Tiny Tina's Wonderland, which I'm getting tired of seeing. I am really excited to get into another Borderlands game, since Borderlands 3 was awesome, but it's killing my enthusiasm and my hype for this game. I keep seeing it all the time, like, okay, I'm just not gonna watch it. I watched on a showcase. Looks really interesting. Gameplay, the enemies, looks really amazing. I love the Borderlands style games. I love the Borderlands series, and this is like its own Borderlands sequel thing, and looks really amazing. Looks really interesting, and I can't wait to play it. It will be coming out March 22nd next year, which I'm like, okay, I'll buy on my PS4, then wait until like Black Friday and get on PS5 when I'm hopefully getting the console. Then next up we got this game, Forspoken. Looks really awesome. Starts out as a, I would say, young adults, young woman, and say not having much friends or anyone around her. She's all by herself with her cat. And Eleanor, she is teleported to a world that she doesn't even know. Eleanor, she has a talking bracelet or gauntlet, or what it's called. Bracelet, gauntlet is our arm, and it gives her powers, which I'm like, awesome. From Project Athia to now Forspoken, the actual official title, which I'm like hyped for this game now, since I've seen a little bit of gameplay, seen cinematics of it. I am ready, but we only got a release date for spring of 2022, which I'm like, okay, I'm ready for this game. I think it might be only for PS5. I'm hoping it'll be on PS4, since all of us people that still haven't got a PS5 will hopefully get this game on PS4. But if it's only for PS5, I'll buy it and put it on the shelf with the rest of the PS5 games I have over there that I've been getting when they go on sale. So I got those. Let's move on to the next one, Rainbow Six Extraction. I'm like, okay, it is getting really old to see this. Comes out January 2022. I love Tom Clancy Rainbow Six games. I'm like, I wasn't expecting this many multiplayer titles, all that stuff. I wasn't expecting all that. I was hoping to see like Bloodborne, Twisted Metal, all other games we never heard or even seen before. But we seen like Tiny Tina's, Wonderlands, Rainbow Six Extraction. I'm like, can we see new stuff, like brand new stuff? I get they want to get people hyped for these games, but I'm getting really old seeing them. It's not I hate it seeing them all the time. I am hyped for it. I'm ready to play some of these games. But Rainbow Six Extraction, I'll definitely get into it. Probably play with my friends and stuff. Play like 3-4 times and go on to the next game. But looks really interesting. Then this one I was very excited for, really hyped to play again. And it's Alan Wake Remastered. All brand new graphics, updated graphics to next gen, and luckily for PS4 and PS5. Best thing is it comes out October 5th of this year, which I'm gonna have to wait on that pre-order because there's a lot of games that are pre-order like Far Cry and Battlefield 2042 and Guardians of the Galaxy, so I'm gonna have to wait on buying Alan Wake Remastered. I hate to say that, but I will get an Alan Wake Remastered definitely on Black Friday, because I haven't played since 360, and 360 was amazing back in those times with PS3. So I can't wait to play Alan Wake again. I'm hoping I remember how to play it after all these years. I'm hoping. Next up, a game that keeps on going like Skyrim. We got GTA 5. Same trailer that we seen back in 2012? GTA 5. We did not need a trailer. We just need like a 5-second thing. Move on. But GTA 5 Online, I was like, I've been playing GTA 5 on the Xbox One. I never played GTA at all on the 360 or PS3. I have never played 5 at it at all. Until I got Xbox One, then I started playing GTA 5 to hang out with friends and mess around. But yep, GTA 5 is coming up soon. So yep. It's not high. I was hoping for like a little teaser for GTA 6. I was hoping to see a little teaser for GTA 6, but nope. Nothing for GTA 6 just yet. Even it was a GTA collection for San Andreas 3 and Vice City. If that came around, I'll be hyped. But GTA 5 is getting old. Next announcement that was after that was Ghostwire Tokyo. That game looks a little bit like a horror game in a way of how some of the enemies are. Like, one of them looks like the Garage, and I was like, oh, the Garage got a little fancy. That's what it looked like to me. Headless people that look like Slenderman. Man, I can't wait to play that game and learn more about it. The main antagonist was a mess with the main character, trying to get him to accept the transformation, but he's finally against it, and to save his sister. So looks really interesting. We did not get a release date, sadly, but I'm hoping it'll be a 2023 or 2024 release. So hopefully soon we'll hear more about it. There might be another State of Play coming up soon, probably in like January or even November. We never know. So hopefully we'll hear more about it soon. Next up, we got more stuff talking about Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy, which will be coming out October 26th. We saw a little bit more gameplay, a lot more funny stuff about the Guardians of the Galaxy, more stuff like who the enemy is and all that. I'm already hyped for Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't need any more hype for the next Marvel game. I'm already hyped enough. I don't need to see any more of that already. I watched the first trailer multiple times, so I'm good. And October 26th, that's like next month, so not too far away. Next up, we got Vampire Masquerade Blood Hunt, which I was okay with to see that because we haven't seen much of that since last time. It looks really interesting, and it looks like a battle royale of vampires, which I'm like, oh great, it's Twilight on PS5. That's the first thing that popped in my head. Don't judge me. Twilight on PS5. The Masquerade. Twilight. Instead of Blood Hunt. I don't get why. When I saw it, I'm like, oh, Twilight Battle Royale. I don't get why that popped in my head. I wasn't even thinking that. I'm like, okay, Vampire Battle Royale. Then I don't know it became Twilight. I'm like, I don't watch Twilight. So how did it pop in my head? I know my sister watches it, but I can't stand it at all. Nope, nah. And that will be coming out on PS5 this year, which I will try it out, see how I like it. And if I'm not interested, I'll still keep it and add a collection. Play it once or twice each time. Well, we're going to a game that has been advertised every chance they've gotten, and that is Deathloop. Deathloop had, and I thought that was the last announcement. I thought it was done with that. I thought that was the last announcement for the thing because it was going on way too long. It was going on for like, I don't know, like 6-7 minutes. I'm like, oh, come on. I want to see more stuff. Not more Deathloop, which will be coming out this month in 4 days. Which, we don't need any more hype for Deathloop. It's already hyped enough. Then we move on to a game that we know a little bit about, but we got a little bit of tease about it. It's called Kid of Mencia Exhibition, which is Epic Games, and I forgot the other company that's collaborating with Epic Games for this game, but it looks really interesting. I want to know more about it, which I'm hoping we will know soon because it comes out in November of this year, so we better know a little bit more about it. But a little tease ain't gonna sell the game. We need more stuff and more explanation of the main character, the antagonist. What are you doing? Why is there demon running all over the wall? What's going on? That's all I need to know. And it's definitely for PS5. I'm hoping it'll be on PS4 too. Then we went to Tuccia. I don't know how to pronounce that. We saw a little bit more stuff about that, which we did not get more of a release date. I even tried to look up nothing more about it. It's just more about exploring, connecting with wildlife, and all that. I'm like, okay, I'll play for a little bit, complete the story, and move on to the next game. Because I'm more of an action adventure, like stuff like Call of Duty, Demon Souls, Final Fantasy, Marvel games, like Life is Strange, all those type of games, even racing games. I'm into those games, but something like this, I'll play it once and keep on going, and I'll probably come back to it again when I don't have any other games to play. I go back to it. But it looks really interesting, so I will try it, see if I'm into it, and if I'm into it, I'll keep on playing. This one, the next announcement, I love this game series, and I'm happy to move on to PS5, and will play. I got both of these games on the PS4, and that's the Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection, which has the Uncharted 4, Thieves and Uncharted Lost Legacy, which you will have Nathan Drake, Sam, and Chloe and Nadine on one to see both her adventures. Looks really amazing, and I love the Uncharted game, so I don't care if it's updated, remastered onto the PS5. I'm buying it because I love the Uncharted games, and we ain't gonna get in there Uncharted. So I'm happy to see them remastered onto the PS5, which I'll buy that collection if it's a physical copy. I'm hoping, because I want to keep that and just build like a little area with the Uncharted games, like upon shelf of the Uncharted games to show my love to Uncharted games. And God of War, all those. Yeah. So let's keep on going. Then I thought that was like, okay, Uncharted's last thing. Then they went to that. Down there they showed place. Then they show studio. I'm like, this looks interesting. Then shows a bar, seeing everything destroyed. Then all you see is this guy at the bar with the hat, cowboy hat. Then you see like a person that just got beat up, come up, pull a knife out. Then all you see is this guy. I had a feeling when I saw Marvel, I'm like, oh, this is interesting. I knew straight away when I saw it in the bar. I'm like, this has to be him. Then he clenched his fist. Blades come out of his knuckles. I'm like, I knew it. Wolverine gets his own game. And there was a little bit of tease for all y'all that actually that bought the first ever comic that Wolverine appeared in. It showed license plate on the side. If you look by the green monster, it showed that. I didn't know that until I watched this YouTube channel called Game Ranks that actually put that out there. I'm like, wow, I did not know that. And that's actually really interesting that they put a little bit of that for his first appearance in a Marvel comic. So I am definitely excited for Marvel Wolverine. Want to hear more about it. I better get a release date soon. I don't care if it's 2023, 2024. I just want to know the release date. That's so I can know how much quicker I need to get a PS5. But it didn't stop there. It just kept going, kept going. Then we got into Gran Turismo 7, which had a long thing. I was like, I was really hyped for Gran Turismo 7 because we haven't heard much about Gran Turismo 7 since the last event, like 4 or 5 months ago about Gran Turismo 7. So I was like, awesome, and we saw the vehicles, saw driving. I was like, yes, this better be the #1 Gran Turismo on my list. That could beat Gran Turismo 5. That's my top tier, number 1. Then it moved on to an area that I thought was like pretty interesting. It was in front of a bar and you saw a pole. Then you saw electricity and person thrown. I'm like, oh, this has to be an Infamous game. Downor starts saying like a weird voice. I'm like, no, this is definitely not Infamous. Then showed Spiderman logo. I'm like, no way, this is Marvel Spider-Man 2. Then they showed Miles. Then they showed, I was really excited to see the like armor mode that it was shown in Endgame of the tag sequence with the Spider Arms. Oh my god, and seeing the Venom blast from Miles, and that wasn't the best part. At the end, you hear his voice throughout the whole time, then he says, hopefully you two can put up a fight that will make me like happy. Then it was a dark alley down or show his face. I think everybody that was watching the showcase probably jumped up off the couch, threw their popcorn, threw their chips, excited that Venom is in Marvel Spider-Man 2 and be the boss, the final boss in Marvel Spider-Man 2. Which I know my buddy Hot McFly is not happy that it's only a PS5 exclusive. Sorry, Hot McFly. Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Peter Parker are gonna be on PS5 only. Which they have release date for 2023. I'm like, I better get a PS5 before that game comes out. Which I was excited, ready to get into these games. I'm like, damn, I do not have PS5 just yet, but I'll get it soon. I'm not in a rush. As long as they make PS4 dual consoles, I'm cool until I get a PS5. Then the final announcement, which is my top tier favorite series other than Uncharted. Uncharted and this game are my top 2 series, number 1, and that is God of War Ragnarok, which is actually the official title. Looks like it's the official title, God of War Ragnarok, which will be coming out next year. If it gets delayed again, I don't care how many times it gets delayed. I want to play a game that has no glitches, nothing wrong with it, perfect as it is. And for PS4 and PS5, like Gran Turismo 7, Horizon Forbidden West, those are cross-gen for PS4 and PS5, so I'm definitely going to get God of War Ragnarok. And I don't know, you hear his voice saying, you look a very calm and collective and responsive person. I'm like, I know that voice from anywhere, but I couldn't think of it. Then show Thor, I'm like, oh shoot. I almost said that word. You thought I was gonna say it. I did say it, but I ain't saying it in this video. I said all. I'm like, oh shoot. Now I got to figure out and picture his voice in my head. And it's Ryan Hurst as Thor. I'm like, if you don't know who Ryan Hurst is, he's a guy that plays many different characters. The only way I know about him is Sons of Anarchy, which is not a thing for kids to watch. or teenagers under the age of 18 to watch. You have to get your parents' permission to watch that. The only reason I know, because I got permission from my parents when I watched it when I was 15. That's the only reason. Don't watch it, kids, unless your parents allow you to and they're right next to you. Yeah, so that's the only reason I know about Ryan Hurst. I will be seeing him soon at a convention next year. So I'm really can't wait to talk about what is next for him. So, and if you looked on Instagram, you look at IGN or any other PlayStation, like stuff talking about God of War Ragnarok, they show every voice actor that is. And we got a new character, 2 new ones. I do not know the little girl that was shown at the end, but we got Tuccia, which he looks like God. Looks like he has like same eyes as Mimir, which I'm really interested in learning about this new character called Tuccia, which looks interesting, and he is huge, bigger than Kratos, which I'm like, oh god. God of War meets God of War. God versus God. Let's see. But yeah, that is the last thing on here. Yep. And that was like 18 announcements. First part of it was okay, seeing the Knights of the Old Republic, Alan Wake, Project Eve. Seeing all those was amazing. Forspoken. Definitely seeing those games, very interesting. But seeing Deathloop, Tiny Tina's Wonderland, Rainbow Six Extraction, I was hyped for this event. I was like, what is going on? Why am I watching this still? Then the last 10 minutes was left, right, punches of Insomniac and Santa Monica Studios. Insomniac Games freaking saved the event throughout the whole last 10 minutes. Seeing Marvel's Wolverine, Marvel's Spiderman 2, the Insomniac game. They destroyed it, and the company that made Gran Turismo 7, then Santa Monica Studios with God of War Ragnarok, which saved this event. And all I'm gonna say, I'll give this event a B+, because I love some announcements, but some announcements I'm like, okay, I'm ready for this game, but I ain't that ready. Okay, I can tell you my top favorite announcements. Number 1, God of War Ragnarok. Number 2, Marvel Spider-Man 2. Third, Marvel Wolverine. Alan Wake Remastered. And finally, my number 5 will be Star Wars, A Knight of the Old Republic. Project Eve, that's definitely in my top favorites, but those are my top 5. Let me know what yours is in the comments down below. Make sure you smash the like button, and make sure you hit that subscribe button, notification bell to notify when I upload videos, just like this one, for y'all to enjoy and watch. So, keep on Cotton Nation, and see y'all next time. Peace out.